think it would be a really good idea to start with giving you a little bit of an update with all the things that have happened since we've gone away, well, mostly Omar, and then we can start fresh the video with the new content for this year so far. So we have the gable walls, each side has been finished, the tops have been rendered. Afterwards what we're gonna do is which is shutter so they both tie together and make a whole gable wall. The last block of this wall over here has been placed on the other side, and also most of the stone is placed here. It's looking gorgeous. And I just noticed as well some render has been flicked as well for more render to be put on and then shape the beautiful window sills that you see across this room over here. So over here we have the block work which was done with the Jolo. I'll put it in English here, I actually can't remember the name. And the reason why is because it's a lot thinner than these blocks over here. And the front of that block is gonna be faced with stone. So we're gonna have a beautiful internal stone wall over here with a fireplace, and it's gonna look absolutely fantastic. But I'll show you the other side. And this over here is the other side, and it looks like that because we're gonna have the roof landing on it. That's the main roof of the dining room kitchen area, and it's going to sort of join the other one, and then right below it there's gonna be one that's going to be for a veranda, which is just gonna be just below it. I'm gonna show you now the SketchUp so you can see it better. And finally, the stone is finished for the actual walls, not counting obviously the gable walls, but it's all done in a very beautiful line and it looks absolutely fantastic. And that means that now we can start working on the wall plates, which are going to be connecting the veranda on that side and this side as well. So we're gonna have a little roof coming up here with a nice outdoor area so we can sit over here, have a coffee and enjoy the view.
The other bit. Okay, so right now what we're doing is we're making like a secondary veranda lean-to roof that will fall under the main. And this took a lot of different planning because, as you can see, this house over here kind of will interfere with any kind of roof that we try to put right to the end of it and still cover this area. So the best way, after lots of options, was to have like a lean-to roof that runs off this wall and then the main roof which sits on top of the wall head. It will make a lot more sense once we've actually done it, so just stick around and you'll see what I mean.
There you go. So this is just gonna be shuttering at the moment here.
Yeah, so basically this is like a concrete block that's going to sit on the rockwork, so we can attach a piece of wood onto that concrete block where some rafters can sit on. Yeah. So it's called a wall plate. So we're just making the position where the wall plate can sit on. This is still wet as well.
Oh look, there's a rock right there.
There's a what?
There's a rock there.
Yeah.
You can hold it. It's all meant to be.
Right, we can raise and lower that a little bit with that as well.
Sure.
Yeah.
Another day at the fun factory.
Another day in the fun factory, right here in central Portugal.
Sunny central Portugal.
So hot. Simon's going to carry on working on that shuttering for the wall plate, and I'm going to be digging a gigantic trench all along the side of the building, not for a French drain, but actually it's going to be the end of the veranda. So right now I've got my spade and shovel ready, and I'm going to start digging away. This is where the trench starts, right here where this wooden stake is stuck into the ground. It's 2.5 meters away from the main building. Yeah, today I'm going to start digging this trench.
Okay, so we're going to chuck a bit of that in, which is natural pigment.
Sounds good.
It's an experiment.
Yes, this might not be the final.
No, but if we can make a rock-coloured concrete beam, that would be good, wouldn't it?
It would be.
My first attempt was way off.
Oh, really?
Yeah, look.
Oh, nice terracotta.
Yeah, put a bit too much orange in.
I don't know, trial and error, as they say.
Yeah, it's alright. I've used it on the corner where you can't see it.
Exactly.
So this I'm going in really small. Right, that's got just a tiny bit of brown in it. Not easy without an enchantment, mind you.
Oh, you can go and grab it.
No, it's alright. It's only a little bucket mix. That's a bit better, doesn't it?
Yeah,
I think when you use brown on its own, it always comes out a bit pinky.
Yeah.
So at my place, I added a bit of yellow to get the colour I wanted, which wasn't really the colour I wanted. So I thought I'd try a bit of orange this time. I mean, that's still better than grey concrete, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
You know,
Loads
it's
better.
going to notice less behind that lot. A bit pinky.
So that's going along there where that wood is. That's the shuttering.
Yeah, and you shouldn't see it.
Yeah, exactly. But if you did, or if there was some
Yeah.
spillage,
Exactly.
you're not going to see it so much. So I reckon that looks very rustic.
Yeah, because if we put more brown, it's going to go darker, which is going to stand out more, which isn't good, is it? Because what I was going to do, I was going to use this to hold the little stones in under the,
Okay,
the grey stuff, just to experiment with.
Exactly. These are the little stones to fill in all the gaps.
And that's using hardly any pigment, so it's not going to be expensive. I mean, that whole thing was only
Yeah, it was like
€6.
2 tablespoons or something. Look at that, lovely, it's lovely stuff.
It's better than grey.
Exactly. You can barely see it.
Disappeared.
Yes.
Should have put it on that one. Okay, I'm going to use this mix up now up there.
While Omar starts to dig that area over here for the veranda, I'm going to be slightly digging over here. I think it will probably be better to put some cardboard, but because I want to use this space as soon as possible without waiting for the cardboard to sort of disintegrate for a bit. A lot of the topsoil from over there, we're gonna place it over here so we can plant some potatoes, which I already have. I have a gigantic bag of potato seeds. I'll probably give some to my friends because I got too much. I don't know if I ever mentioned to you guys that I tried to do merch. It's a really nice sweater. As you can see, it's like the logo and stuff, but they're made very far away. They're made in Pakistan, nothing wrong with Pakistan. It's shipped over here and then over there. I think it will be a lot better to get something a little bit more local. So we'll update you with some merchandise soon. Omar setting up the camera for his time lapse.
Yes, I can't actually see.
He's the king of the world, look at that.
Well, that should do us for some time.
Hey Omar, people are asking how's your Spanish?
It's alright, I guess. Not very well, actually. But luckily, Rosetta Stone added Latin American Spanish, so I get to speak to Andrea in her own language. Si está mojado?
Mojado.
I need a bit more practice, as you can see. Si está mejorando.
Ah, much better.
So Rosetta Stone is an amazing app where you can learn 25 of the most commonly used languages in the world. I like the way I can do a quick 10-minute lesson in between my work, and then I can practice my pronunciation and perfect my accent.
Una mujer y su gato.
Una mujer y su gato. So if you're visiting a foreign country, or you just want to learn another language, or perhaps you just want to impress your partner, Rosetta Stone are offering a big discount on their lifetime subscription. £399 reduced to £149. That's a 60% discount to have access to all of their 25 languages with no renewal fees for the rest of your life, and you'll get free updates as well. For more information, you can scan the QR code just here, or you can click on the link down below in the description. Now, as you know, we only work with companies that we truly love, so I'd like to say a big thank you to Rosetta Stone for partnering with us.
And there.
Yeah.
Some steel spin there.
And some gaps to fill.
To fill the...
Yeah, stuff some little rocks in there.
Like that.
And then it's ready.
Yes! That's the colored cement.
Yeah. Water.
Really particular, Simon. That's really cool.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, you got to fill the gaps, haven't you? It's either that or cement bags.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, but that's really cool.
These look better. That'll be better in there. Like that.
With the pigmented mortar that Simon prepared earlier, he filled all the gaps along the front of the shuttering and packed them with stones. We're using pigments here because if any cement mix dribbles down, it will be much easier to mask, clean and blend in if any residue remains. Typically, gaps in concrete shuttering are filled with pieces of cement bags which have plastic lining. However, since this is a stone wall, the bag will likely tear and leave plastic behind. Using this method, it's the best solution overall.
So yeah, I've been digging quite a bit. Let me show you. The plan is to get to beyond that and then dig it around, because this veranda over there onwards is going to be at a different height to this one. So there has to be almost like a little retaining wall over here. Yeah, obviously this floor over here is higher than that floor over there, so this is kind of being mirrored over there.
Oh, that's dark. It's a hair. Right, so we had a nice lunch.
Very nice.
Very nice. It was fish. And Omar is still digging, which is pretty good.
Story of my life.
Simon is doing the wall over here. And yeah, it's really good progress today.
Guys, I'm definitely going to be using string later, but at the moment I'm just digging a hole which will be altered later, and it's just, I've just learned not to get too fastidious about things too early on. Just dig the hole and then work it out later. So don't worry, it looks rough, but it will be very precise later.
Someone's just adding some stone over there. Is that going alright?
Yeah, all good. All good.
It's a bit of a weird light here. And I'm just gonna go back to my station. I want to point out that if I had a rotivator, I've been going on about it all day today, I would probably be a lot quicker. And so if you want to support my cause here, comment below and tell Omar to buy me a rotivator.
I want to get the best rotivator money can get. I'm the rotivator, okay?
Simon's been doing a lot of progress as well in his element.
Yes.
So I think you can tell which one's the new part over here. Now that the mortar next to the shuttering has slightly cured, Simon can add the pigmented concrete mix to the shutter section. This will serve as the wall plate to support the veranda.
Soil's awful. I realized that was probably not the best place to plant it because it's very compacted, the soil. So I have a much nicer bed over here, so I'm going to plant them here instead. Do you need parsley, Omar? Okay, so I just planted those, they're beetroot, and I planted some radish as well.
As you've seen before, Simon has been working on this gable wall. To straighten the triangular section, he added diagonal rebar and bends the ends straight to act as hooks, helping to secure the stones more firmly to the wall.
So as you guys may know, here is the kitchen. It's very cold today, it's windy and it's very dark. So there you go. So we're gonna have the kitchen over here, right? And right in the middle we're thinking, oops, sorry, I just slipped. We're gonna have the extractor fan, gonna have the stove over here. So we're gonna need that sort of, we can have it right in the center because of the pillar. Yeah, so that's the hole that's being put on. Obviously those extractor fans are quite wide, so we can shift it one side to the other.
Break through and more or less through.
Oh, okay.
It's only a little hole. It'll take a while to make a big hole, but
Okay.
It's raining, it's Friday evening, we're all very tired. I think we're going to call that a week. But we're highly motivated for next week.
Yeah, so we had the extractor fan pipe put in.
Yeah, we had the wall plate.
Yeah, that's been shuttered.
The potato patch.
Yeah, and then you did a lot of digging with Simon at the end as well.
Yes, I'm feeling that.
Yeah,
definitely.
and then the wall has been constructed a lot more, the gable wall in the back with the stone, and yeah, it's a lot of progress.
Super happy. So next week we're going to carry on with the dig and start constructing the veranda, and we're going to probably do a few more things. So please guys, do stick around, hit that like and subscribe button, it really helps us. And you wanted to say something about the tours?
Yeah, so thank you so much guys for all your comments about the tours and your interest, which is amazing. So I would like to know now when you would like to travel in Europe or Portugal, and for how long as well. So comment below about that, and we'll see you next week.
Nice one guys, thank you so much. Have a lovely weekend and see you soon.